Hello guys, Bree from Active here. Hope you guys are having a lovely day today. So today we have got a quick 10-minute yoga flow for you. Really focusing on stretching out through our glutes, so through our butt. Now if you guys do have any medical conditions or any injuries, just make sure you have the appropriate clearance before doing this class. So just making sure that any postures that we're about to do won't exacerbate those injuries. Make sure you have a lovely space cleared out, ready to go. You can light some candles if you want a bit of mood lighting, have a nice tea ready to go, whatever is going to work best for you. Apart from that, let's get into it. So we're going to start this one off just by standing tall in Tadasana. And so Tadasana being our mountain pose. Now this is our foundation for a lot of our standing postures in yoga. So standing nice and tall, we're going to take an inhalation, take the arms out wide, stretch them overhead. And exhale, we're going to fold forward, taking a slight bend into our knees here. And allow your head to relax. The space that runs through your neck, connecting to your shoulders. Just allow that to be soft. From here, we're going to plant our hands down, shoulder width apart. We're going to walk our feet back into downward facing dog. And just begin to walk those heels up and down. Just allowing your legs a bit of time to warm up. So from here, we're going to come into our pigeon pose. So we're going to take our right leg, we're going to bring it in between both of our hands. So my knee is right in the middle. Now if you want to make this a little bit more of an intense stretch, you're going to walk your right foot up higher. If you want to loosen the stretch off, then you just wiggle that right foot a bit lower. From here, we're going to come onto the top of our left foot and just allow that to slide back. From here, find the intensity that's comfortable for you. So wiggle that foot up or down. And from here, we're going to come into a forward fold. So we're going to very slowly begin to walk your hands out. You may like to just rest on your elbows here. Stack your forearms, rest your forehead there, wherever is comfortable for you. This is our pigeon pose. So we're going to be here for 3 deep breaths. So I'll get you to exhale completely. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Last one, breathing in and out. Very good job. Slowly begin to walk those hands back in towards the body. Plant them firmly to the ground, tuck the toes. And we're going to press back into downward facing dog. Again, walk those legs out. Really good work. So coming into pigeon pose on the other side. So taking our left leg now, placing the knee directly in the middle of our hands. From here, slide that right foot back and adjust the positioning of your left leg. So again, wiggling up for a bit more intensity or wiggling down for a little bit less intensity. Then from here, we're going to begin to fold forward. Now, if this is uncomfortable for you, you can stay upright. That's completely fine. Just if it is more comfortable, some people like to fold forward. I know I sure do. I love forward folds. Now, just making sure here in our pigeon pose, we're not tilting off from one side to the other. We want to keep our hips nice and square. So if you can't quite feel this stretch through your glutes, just make sure you're not sitting down on one side or the other. Keep those hips nice and square. Taking 3 breaths here. Exhale completely. Breathing in breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. One more. Breathing in, breathing out. Awesome work, you guys. Super slowly walking those hands back towards you, planting them firmly. And tuck the back toes and press back into downward facing dog. Walking those feet out here. Now as we inhale, roll through to high plank. Chaturanga, drop the knees, untuck the toes, and exhale all the way down to the earth. Placing the hands beneath the shoulders, Bhujangasana, inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, releasing. Placing the hands beside the lower ribs, pressing onto your hands and your knees. We're going to cross our legs over here and just roll all the way over so we're in a seated position. I'll wiggle up so you can see me. So from here we have a couple options depending on your flexibility. So the first one that we have with the easier option for you guys, you take your right leg, or your left leg rather, and you're going to place it so that your ankle and your shin are in a straight line. If you have a yoga mat, you can actually use the edge of the yoga mat as a bit of a judge. Your right foot then will go on top of your left knee. So your right knee sits on top of your left foot, to make it not confusing. Now from here you can hold it. If this is still too much, then you can take a step back and just hold that easy cross-legged position. Now if this is still too easy for you, you don't feel a stretch, you can come into a half locust pose. And we do this by shifting that right foot closer to the left hip. It's a gorgeous stretch. So from here we're going to sit up nice and tall. You can either hold this for 2 breaths, or you can join me in a forward fold for 2 breaths, up to you. If you're doing the forward fold, you can begin to walk those hands out. Just being mindful not to lift your sit bones. We want to keep your bottom grounded. From here, slightly tuck your chin, 2 breaths, breathing in. And out. Breathing in. And out. Very good. If you're in the forward fold, very slowly return yourself to an upright position. And from here, if you're in the half locust, just support that leg off. And shake your legs out. So coming on to the other side. Now if you were in that easy cross-legged pose, you'll just be taking your other leg or just swapping your legs over, so it'll feel a little bit funky. If you weren't in the easy cross-legged pose, if you were working in either option 1 or option 2 from before, you can take your right leg as the bottom leg, again lining your heel up with your knee, and then your left foot go on top of your right knee, and your left knee on top of your right foot. Again, if you're working here, then holding here. If you're working a bit deeper, coming into that half locust by shifting that left foot up onto the right hip. So holding here for 2 breaths, or joining me in a forward fold, whatever works best for you. Exhale completely, breathing in. Breathing in. Very good. Walking yourself back to an upright position. Support the leg if you're in half locust. We're going to recline all the way back for our final Little stretch. Now we do again have a couple options for you. So first one, working subabdominal class on the legs. So what we're going to do for this one is we're going to take our right leg and we're going to cross it over our left. Now you have a couple options. You can either hold on to the closest leg, the far leg, or onto the ankles, and that's increasing in intensity. Or if these don't work for you, if you find it too constricting with your breath, you can just place your right ankle with a flexed foot onto your left knee and press your right leg away. It's completely up to you. We'll be holding here for 3 deep breaths. So exhale completely. Breathing in. Breathing in. Breathing in. Lovely work, and releasing. Swapping sides. So again, either taking option 1, grabbing the near leg, or increasing intensity by grabbing the far leg for option 2, grabbing the ankles for option 3. If none of these work for you, then just taking your left ankle to your right knee, and then using your left hand to press that left knee away. Holding for 3 breaths here. Exhale completely. Breathing in. Breathing in. And breathing in. Excellent work. From here, releasing your legs. We're going to come into a spinal twist to finish. So we're going to take both our legs over to the left side. You can gaze towards the right side to deepen the stretch, or you can keep your gaze neutral, so looking to the ceiling. Just making sure here that our right shoulder stays pressing into the mat. If you're finding this uncomfortable, you do have the option to keep your knees lifted. I know some people really like to keep their knees lifted and support with their hands, so that's an option for you. From here, inhale, bring the legs back through center, and exhale to the other side. Inhale those legs back through center into Apanasana to finish. Very good job, guys. So, I hope you enjoyed that practice today. Hope your glutes feel a little bit more stretched out. Feel free to check out some of the other videos that Winactive has put out on their Facebook page. If you do have more time on your hands and you do want to do some full yoga classes, we do have yoga classes up there for you. If you want something a little bit more intense, we've got some Pilates classes, or if you're feeling super strong, you can even try some of their full body HIIT classes or FX classes, anything like that. Stay safe, you guys, and we hope to see you soon.